Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Now we start with the round of 16. We can begin with the right half. In this episode we will see the 1-seed Fusion, the 16-seed Barricade, the 25-seed Witch Doctor, the 9-seed Black Dragon, the 29-seed Whiplash, the 13-seed Endgame, the 5-seed Red Alert, and the 12-seed Copperhead. And we'll start off with the 1-seed Fusion versus the 16-seed Barricade. Now we see the first fight of the round of 16, the 1-seed Fusion and the 16-seed Barricade. Fusion was here in the round of 16 last year when they were the 8th seed. They played Thunderbolt last year in the round of 16 and they won. But this year they're playing a much different bot in Barricade. Fusion has played a full body spinner before last year when they played Gigabyte in the fight cards, and that was their one loss they had last season, besides losing to Red Devil. And this will be pretty similar to that fight, except Barricade's much more heavy than what Gigabyte was. And so this, if they repeat what they did last year, they'll probably lose this fight. But if they can get Barricade out of their arena, or somehow break them, they have a chance to win this fight. But this easily could go either way. Will it be the 1-seed Fusion or the 16-seed Barricade? Let's find out down in the pits. Let's go there now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Barricade spinning up and getting a nice shot on Fusion. So far they're repeating what they did exactly last time, and one of the parts of the holding the whole spinner together. Now they are crippled. They have no chance to really hold on to it. Now they will drive, but some of the bottom parts of what's holding the horizontal spinner is now broken, which is not good. They put Barricade in the screws. Barricade escapes and landed a nice shot too. And half the bot, now half the forks are gone and half the bot's gone. And now they're really crippled. This is exactly what happened last year to Gigabyte, except in different fashion. Gigabyte didn't break off the forks, and Barricade does it. Barricade finishes off them off and moves on to the final episode, the championship. Great job. In this fight, Barricade landed some great shots. They got one of the supports for that horizontal spinner apart from the bottom, and Fusion eventually put them in the screws, but Barricade escaped and landed a very big shot to break off one of the forks meet the chassis, and they broke off another support, and then they eventually broke the rest of Fusion to move on to the final episode. Great job by Barricade to beat Fusion, just like Gigabyte did last season, but just in different form. And they move on to the quarterfinals into the final episode of Season 2. And we will see who joins them in the 9-seed Black Dragon or the 25-seed Witch Doctor. Now we see the second match of the right half of the round of 16. We see the 9-seed Black Dragon and the 25-seed Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor got his last win against the defending champ Undertaker and took them out of the tournament. And Black Dragon got their win against Beta. This will be a very different fight for both teams. Even though Black Dragon you all know Black Dragon does not have that good ground game. They have those good forks, but they fall off really easily. They're very weak. Will be attached to that frame. And as for Witch Doctor, they have a very well-built bot. This will be very interesting to see who can get under the other, and if it will be Black Dragon or Witch Doctor wins this fight, or Witch Doctor win another upset, or will Black Dragon stop Witch Doctor's run before it even keeps going, and move on to play Barricade in the quarterfinals. Let's see what happens down in the pits. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Black Dragon got her early, but then one of the forks fall off, and it looks like Witch Doctor is on top of one of them, and Black Dragon helps him down. Great shot by both bots, getting under, but now Black Dragon gets under, big time random, and they get under again. Black Dragon seems to get under multiple times, but Witch Doctor has come back from worse. And they're doing it here. They're getting a big shot on Black Dragon, and a good little shot there. Black Dragon gets off right, because those wheels are big enough, they can. Great shots by both teams. And a big shot by Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor hit him to a backflip, and again, Witch Doctor hit him to 2 backflips already in this fight. And another big shot. They're really got him now, because both forks are gone, and then another big one. Witch Doctor can enter easily and put him into a 5th backflip, and the fight's over. At the start of this fight, Witch Doctor couldn't really get under the beginning. They got stuck on one of Black Dragon's forks. And Black Dragon kind of took advantage of that, but they ended up helping Witch Doctor off of that fork. And they got some great up in the back before Black Dragon. But after those forks were both gone, it was all Witch Doctor, getting about 5 backflips. Witch Doctor really got some big shots on Black Dragon. After it was never Black Dragon's game after those forks were gone. And they eventually threw Black Dragon out of the arena to move on to play Barricade in the quarterfinals. Great win by Witch Doctor to get another upset, and they move on to play Barricade in the quarterfinals and in the championship episode. In the next fight, we will see who joins Barricade and Witch Doctor in the 5 seed Red Alert or the 12 seed Copperhead. Now we see the last season's 3rd place take on Copperhead, a rookie, as we all know. Copperhead coming off a win against the channel mascot Roadkill, which now is not the channel mascot. We will have to see who gets the new title of the channel mascot. And the 5 seed Red Alert is coming off of a win against Tantrum in pretty dominant form. So this match will be all about ground game. It will be moving under the other bot. Copperhead kind of has reliability issues if you really exploit them correctly, but they are well enough built that it really takes a while for those reliability to kick in. As for
here we go.
Red Alert, they're coming off last season's 3rd place and looking to continue that run if they can get here to the quarterfinals for the 2nd straight season. We'll see who gets the win down in the pits. Let's go there now. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Copperhead not getting under with Red Alert. Red Alert could leave him there, but they're not going to. Red Alert likes to keep it going because they know how they have the weapon. Also, one of the shield wedges came off of Copperhead. Some big shots by Red Alert. Putting him in the screws. And a nice shot counter by Copperhead. And a big shot by Copperhead. Red Alert can't self-right, so they can't end the fight quickly there. And some good shots by both bots. And a nice pop-up by Red Alert. There's some nice shots too. Both bots are really wanting to go to the quarterfinals. And it's going to be Red Alert. At the beginning of this fight, it was Red Alert in the beginning. But not really the end, because both bots had some great shots. Copperhead had a couple counters, but so did Red Alert. This was a very back and forth fight, but Red Alert eventually threw Copperhead out of the arena. Great job by Red Alert to win that close fight between them and Copperhead. Now they move on to the quarterfinals for the second straight season, and we'll see who they play in the 29th seed Whiplash and the 13th seed Endgame in a rematch. Now we see the last match of the right half of the round of 16. We see the 13th seed Endgame and the 29th seed Whiplash. Whiplash got its first real tournament win against the 4-seed Siege Engine in an upset, and now they play in a rematch against Endgame from last season in the first episode of LEGO Mayhem Robotics. And then in the main event, two of the old designs of Endgame and Whiplash fought, and now they have completely new redesigns fighting once again in this matchup. And we'll have to see who has a better ground game in these new redesigns. Will it be another upset for Whiplash, or will Endgame be able to stop Whiplash's run? Let's find out down in the pits. 3, 2, 1, let the bot battle begin. Endgame getting the first shot on Whiplash in the rematch. I believe last time they fought, Whiplash won the fight, but they both have completely new redesigns, so we'll have to see if they last fought. And great shots by both the teams, but it looks like the lifter is gone. It's inside of Whiplash, but it's basically gone. Now it comes out, and it's just 2 sticks now where the lifter used to be. And great shots by Endgame, getting under easily. Without that lifter, it's going to be way harder for Whiplash to do any damage or get under Endgame. Endgame doing a great job keeping him on the screws. And now they get off the forks. And now Whiplash in the box, and a great shot by Endgame to counter. Endgame getting some big shots now because they don't have, now it's the box they're facing. Great shots by Endgame and another. But Whiplash can still drive even with the box, and Endgame self-rights with the box.
Knockout!
And Endgame gets them out of the arena. Endgame moves on to the quarterfinals of this fight. It was mostly Endgame from the start, besides that one lift at the start of this fight that Whiplash got. It was pure domination by Endgame. They really got under Whiplash and eventually broke the lifter, and then they broke off the forks by putting in the screws. Endgame had complete domination from the start to finish. They eventually also even threw the box as a big shot on the box of Whiplash, and they also eventually threw the box out of the arena to move on to the quarterfinals and secure them to play Red Alert. What a great win by Endgame to finish off the right half of the round of 16. Next episode we will see the left half of the round of 16. The 2-seed Glitch, the 15-seed Iceland, the 7-seed Thunderbolt, the 10-seed Catapult in a rematch, the 3-seed Emulsion, the 14-seed Bombshell, the 6-seed Red Devil, and the 11-seed Mad Catter also in a rematch. We'll see all those fights next episode. and the last part of the round of 16 before we get into the final episode of Season 2. See you in the next one. Bye!